My name is Lexi Stephens, like you said, and I was fortunate enough to be called by Jason, one of my good friends, before we opened the doors of this business. And I say fortunate enough, that was only just a little bit over a year ago, and we're still in the beginning. So before I go into the whole income, how we make money, what I would like to impress upon you, well, first of all, there's a disclaimer you just saw that we have no guarantees of income, no guarantees, on what your work ethic is. If you don't do anything with the business, then obviously you won't make any money. If you put work and effort into it, then you have a good chance of making a lot of money. So what I wanted to tell you though was the reason I said yes to Jason wasn't just because of the product, which you heard some of the testimonies. The product works great. So it was saving me money, but it's also because, like Mitch said, I know the background of this business a little bit. And when you get in the good time, like he talked about earlier, that's bringing more people in to help them share too. That is huge. So, like it says right here from Zig Ziglar, who I did have a chance to actually hear him speak in person once. You did too? I did too.
I met him years ago. Yeah.
I was blown away by him in person, and he's powerful. Obviously for obvious reasons, he's made a lot of money, and he says money isn't the most important thing in life, but it's reasonably close to oxygen on the you gotta have it scale, right? I think we all know that you need money to buy food. You need money to buy clothing, unless you're making it yourself, which then you need the money for material and etc. You still need money to buy things. So I'm gonna kind of talk about what's normal, and I'm gonna take a cue. I was talking with my good friend Eileen just yesterday about what it's like there, because I'm obviously from the States and I'm not from Africa, but she's given me some great insight. And one of the things that I would like to impress upon you is, after we go over this, definitely reach back to the person that invited you today to go into more detail about this comp plan that I'm getting ready to go over, because I'm really going to just go over the highlights of it. I don't want you to get bored listening to me. What I want to impress upon you is that we have an opportunity here to make a lot of money. Some of the stuff I'm getting ready to show you may not make sense right away if you're not already in this type of business and don't understand the way these compensation plans work. But know this, we are here to stay for a long time, and the money will only be made if you do something to change your situation. So if you are thinking about joining and you're thinking, how am I going to get the money? I want you to seriously think about, how can I save up to get into this business for the next month? You don't necessarily need to buy the most expensive bread or the most expensive coffee, or a coffee every day for that matter. Don't buy a soda, drink water. I want you to think about how you can start to change your life today, because this is for you. All right, now I'm going to go this slide. I'm going to go back a little off script there, because I want to impress upon you that do whatever it takes. Do what it takes to make this happen. Okay, now the money part. So normal. What we consider normal these days is everything it says on the screen. Being in debt, not having enough, being miserable, having to do something that we don't like to make money. That's not normal. Or if that is normal, I don't want to be normal. I don't know about you, but I like to have fun, and my time is short on this planet. So I'm here to enjoy it and be rich and help my family and friends.
Not too short, I hope.
Not too short, I hope too.
Yeah, no.
So leveraged income, what Mitch was referring to earlier, that's what this slide is talking about. Basically, it's asking, if you would like to be the person and work your whole life and just make money off of what you do only, or would you like to have a whole team of people underneath you and make money off of their efforts too? That's what leveraged income is. So the quote here is, I would rather earn 1% off of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. What I just said there, right? It makes sense. Build a group of 10 to 100 people and you can fly in this business. Moving forward. And if you understood residual income, if you're new to this, you may not understand what we're talking about. Just know that there's kind of a graph that goes along with this. You start slow in the beginning and you put a lot of effort and energy on it down here for not as much money. But then once you've been in it longer and that curve gets up, it's less energy and effort and you're making a lot more money up here. That's what residual income for the long term does for you. If you were given a choice to receive $1 million today, or the result of a penny doubled every day for 30 days, which one would you choose? This is a trick question. Most people says they want the penny, or
No,
sorry,
$1 million.
$1 million. Sorry, I'm looking at the screen, the $1 million. Of course, I'm already thinking the penny because I know what happens. If you double that penny every day, this is your chart right here. Look where it starts off. Day 1, 1 cent. Okay, day 2, 2 cents. That's nothing, right? Day 10, $5. Okay, big whoop. But get up to day 14. Okay, you're $81. Look at day 28, 29, and 30. Those are numbers. $5,368,709. Y'all, that's a lot of money. I can do a lot. I can help a lot of people. I can take care of my family. That's the concept that we want you to understand. It's not just your efforts. You grow a team, it's a win-win. You win and they win too, because they can do the same thing. Moving forward. Okay, so there are 6 ways to get paid. Like I said, I'm going to breeze over these points. If you're new to this industry, some of it may not make sense. So get back to the person who invited you and we can go into more detail. Have them put somebody like me on the phone with you and we can explain it better. Okay, so there's 6 ways to get paid. You can do it either for retail, just, you buy your product wholesale and then you sell it for the retail price and you make your money. That's that direct sales part. Or you can also have them go straight to your online website that you get and order from there. These are the different, you get retail and preferred customer bonuses, like I was just saying, if they go to online or in person. And right now, you will have obviously the X caps and everything available as well as the travel. Online retail sales, you get upfront fast start bonuses. Let's move forward so I can kind of show them what those things are. The fast start bonuses and everything. Okay, here we go. Fast start bonuses. You'll see these are the packages to join the business right here. So your smallest package is the one on the left. That's good. It's $99.95. That gets you a decent amount of product to use for yourself and then sell to somebody else and have them start working on their testimony to get them in the business with you. You get paid at the bottom $20 when somebody joins with that package underneath you. If you see the other packages, that's just more product in each package, but those are the fast starts you get paid up to $80. Moving forward. Excuse me, y'all. I'm up here in Dallas and it's a lot drier than it is in Houston. Okay, so huge income potentials here. There are team commissions. This is what we're talking about and building a team underneath you. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but Mitch, if you'll put your cursor on the right person on the right side, that first person right there. Okay, I'm the person at the top with the X, the ISR, that's me. So let's say I bring in Dee Dee right there underneath me, which I did. And then Dee Dee starts to work and she brings somebody in her left side over there. That's her friend. She just brought them into the business. Well, then I go and put somebody back underneath Dee Dee on the right over there. This next person right there that Mitch is pointing to. Dee Dee may not even know that person. That could be a family member of mine that she's never met, but I put it underneath her, which means she gets to gain from the volume 2 in the business. That is one of the sweetest things about our compensation plan that I want you to walk away with today. You can have the opportunity to get what we call spillover volume from people above you in this company. Wouldn't you like somebody to help build half of your team for you? I know I would. And then again, I'm not gonna go into too much of the money, just know that based on where your rank is, you get a bonus of $10, $15, or $20 for every what we call a cycle. And we'll explain what cycles are later. Basically, it's every time you hit 100 points on both sides of your team. Moving forward. Excuse me, executive check match. This is an awesome part of the comp plan. I'm not going to go too deep into it because now we're kind of going into the weeds a little. Just know that if I were to bring again Dee Dee in underneath me, like I showed you in a second ago in that slide, and then she went and brought in Eileen, and then Eileen went and brought in Nina, then I was already, let's see, that would be Dee Dee, Eileen, Nina. I'm already at that level. I'm above a sapphire. Okay, if you look over here, go to the right, halfway through this graph, in between, I'm a ruby. That means I'm getting 10, 20%. Oh, I can't see it went small, Mitch.
Which one?
The main screen on me went small and I don't know how that happened. So I'm gonna zoom in so I can see. There we go. Okay, so that would mean that I would get 20% check match of Dee Dee's check. So if she made $1,000, I get $200. And then the next person, same thing. And then the person after that, underneath, I get 10% of it. I get $100. Let's say each of them made $1,000. I get $200, $200, $100 just because I'm the one that brought them in and I ranked up. Moving forward. I don't know what happened to my screen here. Everything got minimized. Okay, so coming.
Can you see it?
We have trips and incentives. I'm trying to maximize it again. It's kind of gotten small, but we have trips and incentives coming up. We have global diamond bonuses, which is a big deal when you hit diamond. Just know that's a really big deal. Every time you have somebody hit diamond underneath you, you get 3% of that bonus pool from the company. That's huge. Moving forward and then into getting started. So I can't see the whole slide, but I'm going to go with it here. I'm going to say, hold on. I don't know what happened. So to get started, you have to pick a package. There is normally a $29.95 registration fee here in the States annually, but you see what happened? Yeah, you talk. Okay, but for Africa and in some of our other countries that we've opened recently, because we do understand the difference in, the exchange rates. It's a big, big difference. We have dropped it to $9.95 annual for the African countries. So you only pay that one time a year. And then with that, you get your websites, everything you need comes with that. Then you also have to pick a package of product. So like I showed you before, you had the different Africa product packs. We have the basic and the premium. And so you have the $99 that gets to $109, and then you have the $239 option. Then we have the gold pack. And is this the 3-month one, which I just love?
That's the Freedom Builder Pack.
That's the Freedom Builder Pack. Well, yeah. I was going to ask you, Mitch, because I'm not as good at explaining the 3-month one. Are you? Because I really want to know everybody has that option. You can buy, when you get into the program, you can also buy 3 months of auto ship up front, so you don't have to pay shipping all 3 months. You can save on shipping that way. So I just want to throw that out there. But so this is the Freedom Builder Gold Pack. This gives you, I would say this is the person who knows they're going to hit the ground running. They want a lot of product to go sell really fast and get their team going quick. This is your $399.95 pack. And the good thing to know about that is when you buy in with the gold pack, you get paid as a gold rank for the first 60 days to give you that time to get your team in there to already be gold naturally. Moving forward. So just like Sir Richard Branson says here in the slide, if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, but you're not sure you can do it, just say yes, and then learn how to do it later. It's kind of what I'm doing. I'll be honest with you. That's what most of us are doing when we get into this business. Just say yes. Don't say no to the opportunity. And the steps to your success, once you say yes, are number one, get the link from the person who invited you. 2, select the country. This is very important for all of the Africa, any country overseas from the US, make sure you select the proper country from the drop-down menu so that you get your correct package options. Number 3, select join, enter your information, select the packet that you want, and then set up your auto ship. You do need to have an auto ship every month that equals 50 points to keep you active in the company. And then you need to enter your payment information and you're good to go.